Philippe Coutinho transfer to the Arsenal. Right, yo lads, nearly a week since my last upload, your boy is back and we're back again to discuss Transfers FC. And to be specific lads, the player that we are going to discuss today is Bayern Munich attacking midfielder Philippe Coutinho. Now of course Coutinho is currently on loan from Barcelona, where of course he joined from Liverpool for a fee of over £100 million. But of course it never quite worked out for Coutinho at Barcelona, hence why Bayern Munich signed him on loan at the start of the last season. Now in terms of Coutinho so far this season at Bayern, let's just say he's not had the best of seasons. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's not been the worst of players, but at the same time lads, he just never quite lived up to the level he set himself for the days at Liverpool. So with Arsenal looking for a potential replacement for Mesut Ozil and Coutinho potentially being available, and with his agent Kai Joorabchian potentially hinting of Coutinho moving to Arsenal, with the reports also claiming that Arsenal has started negotiations with Coutinho's representatives, this really could happen lads. So with that being said guys, let's be talking Philippe Coutinho's potential transfer to the mighty Arsenal lads. Let's be talking some. Where did it all go wrong for man like Philippe Coutinho? I mean, after all, he was banging him in left, right and centre for Liverpool, and trust me, as Arsenal fans, we all know too well. And then he made that big transfer to Barcelona for £142 million, and let's just say, yeah, it didn't quite work out lads. Yo, what's up guys, my name is Coutinho, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are back again to discuss Transfers FC, and in particular lads, we're going to talk about Philippe Coutinho's potential transfer to the Arsenal. Now according to reports coming out of France, in particular from Le Temps Sport, they are claiming that Arsenal reportedly started negotiating with Philippe Coutinho's representatives, and apparently Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta is a massive admirer of Coutinho and would like to bring him to the mighty Arsenal. But with that being said guys, before we get into the video itself, I'll be missing you for a few days. I am very sorry for that. But of course, with your boy now being back, the return is here. Make sure to go down there and show the video some love and smash the like button. 100 likes would be massively appreciated. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers and we are getting there day by day very slowly. We're nearly there, so please subscribe. It will be massively appreciated. And also lads, let me know your thoughts in the comments on the video itself on Philippe Coutinho. Do you think Arsenal should sign him? Can he replace Mesut Ozil? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also make sure to follow my social media and subscribe to the Flyers. And lads, I'm gonna stop talking and we're gonna get into this video. And yeah guys, with that being said, let's get into this and let's discuss Philippe Coutinho's potential transfer to the mighty Arsenal. Let's be talking mate. So first things first lads, who exactly is Philippe Coutinho? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, if you don't quite know who Coutinho is, I don't know why you're watching this video. But hey, if you're here, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Okay, let's get into the video. In terms of Philippe Coutinho, of course, he is a Brazilian attacking midfielder, winger, central midfielder who currently plays for Bayern Munich on loan. Of course, Bayern Munich signed him at the start of the last season on loan from Barcelona, where things just didn't quite work out. Of course, Coutinho did join Barcelona from Liverpool for a fee of £142 million. Imagine the amount of McDonald's I could buy with that. But yeah lads, having joined from Liverpool to Barcelona, there was high expectations. A lot of people actually thought he could replace Andres Iniesta, and let's just say lads, things didn't quite work out. In fact, there were even some games where the Barcelona fans actually turned on Coutinho. In fact, there was even a game in the Champions League last season against Manchester United where Philippe Coutinho did this celebration to the Barcelona fans to kind of tell them to, yo, just shut up. And so of course, with things not working out at Barcelona, he was then up for sale or up for loan in the next window, and that's where he found himself at Bayern Munich on a loan transfer. And at Bayern Munich, let's just say things haven't quite gone as planned. I mean, don't get me wrong, Coutinho still had a very good season, but in terms of what Barcelona currently value him, I don't think Bayern Munich are going to buy it. And in fact, even the likes of Sky Sports are saying that Coutinho might not even play for Bayern again. So if you haven't quite really understood, Philippe Coutinho isn't signed from Bayern Munich, and Barcelona say don't want him either, which then makes him available for a transfer, and that leads us to the mighty Arsenal. Now in terms of the stats of Philippe Coutinho this season, the man has played 22 games of the Bundesliga, scoring 8 goals and getting 6 assists. Now again, let me get straight, those stats are certainly not, elite numbers, but at the same time lads, you have to take into context the fact that Coutinho has not really been a first team starter for Bayern Munich. Of course lads, let's not forget the fact that Bayern Munich actually started the season off with Niko Kovac as manager, and then midway through the season they sacked him and imported a man like Hansi Flick, which hasn't really worked out for Philippe Coutinho because since Flick's come in, he hasn't really played Coutinho that much. But yeah, overall lads, in terms of the season itself, yeah, it's not been massively impressive, but it's been alright, let's just say. But let's get into the history of Philippe Coutinho. Now of course, with Coutinho being a Brazilian player, he actually came through the ranks at Vasco da Gama, and then in 2010 he moved to the mighty Inter Milan. Now after 3 very injury-prone seasons at Inter Milan, let's just say things didn't quite work out, and then in 2012 he made the big move over from Milan to Scousland Liverpool, and yeah, that's where things really picked up for Coutinho, because under the tutelage of man like Brendan Rodgers, the man ripped the Premier League apart. In fact, in his first season lads, he actually was very close to winning the Premier League title. He scored the winning goal against Man City, and then of course Steven Gerrard slid United, then yeah, we all know the story well too good, lads. But yeah, of course, after that 2012-13 season, let's not forget Liverpool actually lost a lot of their best players. They lost the likes of Luis Suarez, etc. And with things not properly working out, eventually it led to Liverpool sacking man like Brendan Rodgers. He's gone, mate. And then after Rodgers left, of course, Liverpool appointed man like Jurgen Klopp, and under Klopp, Coutinho became a very, very good player again. Of course, with Suarez gone, Sturridge injured, Coutinho became Liverpool's star man, and then he struck a very good partnership with his fellow Brazilian, man like Roberto Firmino. And then in 2016-17, when Liverpool signed Sadio Mane, that made the front three complete with Mane, Firmino and Coutinho. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, in the 2017-18 season, Liverpool signed man like Mohamed Salah, making that very good front three into a front four. Salah, Mane, Firmino and Coutinho. It was absolute scene, lads. And then in the January transfer window of 2018, he then made the big transfer over to the mighty Barcelona, with the fee being, hang on lads, £142 million. It's a madness. And then yeah, lads, having signed for Barcelona in that first half of the season, he was pretty decent, scoring 8 goals in 18 games. But in terms of the season after that, his first full season at Barcelona, the 18-19 season, let's just say, yeah, it wasn't that good. The man scored 5 goals in the league. I mean, just imagine spending £142 million and getting 5 goals back. I mean, yeah, it just didn't work out. And then yeah, of course, the pressure being on Coutinho with the Barcelona fans not really liking him either. He then left Barcelona on a loan transfer to Bayern Munich in the 1920 season. And then it brings us today, lads, where he's now being linked to the mighty Arsenal. I mean, you go from Liverpool to Barca to Arsenal. Downgrade, may I just say? So moving on, lads, what type of player is Philippe Coutinho? How do you play football, mate? I want to know. Now, in terms of Philippe Coutinho, let's get it straight. The man is an attacking midfielder, but he's also a very versatile attacking midfielder. Not only can he play in that role, but he also has the ability to play in the midfield three, a bit deeper, and also has the ability, as you saw for Liverpool, to play in that front three as well. He's a very versatile attacker, and also a key thing is all those areas that I named are areas that Arsenal need to improve in. But what exactly are Coutinho's strengths? Well, they of course are his passing, his through balls, his key passing, his dribbling, and of course his long shot. And yeah, as Arsenal fans, we all know too much about that. Coutinho can smash a ball, and he smashes a ball very well. Now, in terms of his weaknesses, I think as a number 10, he actually doesn't have many weaknesses. For me, he actually looks like a complete player in that role. He can shoot, he can pass, he can dribble. He has a lot of good abilities in him. Overall, to summarize, I think Philippe Coutinho is a very dynamic number 10 who can play the left wing, play in centre midfield, and overall is a top baller. And of course, he can smash a ball as well. So with that being said, guys, why exactly do Arsenal need him? Well, that's a very good question, Babs. For me, lads, the first reason why Arsenal need him, of course, is the fact that he would replace Mesut Ozil. Now, of course, the reports of Coutinho being linked to Arsenal hitting the Arsenal news, a lot of Arsenal fans have been asking the question of, is he able to replace Mesut Ozil? For me, it's a massive yes. Because if you look into what Mesut Ozil is offering Arsenal right now, all he's really doing for us is being our, ball progressor into the final third. In terms of his shooting, it's not really there. His passing's there, but it's not as good as it used to be. He doesn't really have the raw pace for dribbling either. And overall, he's really a one-dimensional player right now. And that is, of course, one of the main reasons why Arsenal need to sell Mesut Ozil, which still hurts me to say, but lads, it is the truth. So, of course, to replace Mesut Ozil, I think Coutinho would be a very, very good option. Because by signing a player like Philippe Coutinho, not only are you replacing Ozil's strengths, but you're also adding on to that. You're getting a very dynamic player. Coutinho is a player who has the ability to dribble, unlike Mesut Ozil. Coutinho is also a player who has the ability to smash one-top bins, unlike Mesut Ozil. But lads, it's not just about replacing Mesut Ozil, but it's also about the fact that he can replace a lot of players in the Arsenal team. Not only can he play that number 10 role, but he can also play in midfield when needed to, and also play in that left wing role, completing the front three. And having that level of versatility is a very key thing, especially with the way football is going. If you look into teams like Man City and players like Kevin De Bruyne, yes, they're at their best when they're playing in that number 10 attack and midfielder role, but they're also players that are very versatile. They can play out wide when needed to, and they can also play in that central midfield role. And so with Coutinho, you're getting a player who has the ability to fill in a lot of roles, and roles that Arsenal need filling. And another key reason for me, lads, is of course the fact that he's a goal threat, and we need a goal threat. The last time we had a midfielder who was a goal threat, it was man like Aaron Ramsey, and every time I think of it, free transfer, Juventus, I get angry and very sad as well. But yeah, the last time we had a goal threat was man like Aaron Ramsey, and we just haven't replaced that. If you look into teams like Man City, they've got Aguero up front, goals there. They've got Sterling and Sane, etc., goals there out wide as well. But they've also got players like Bernardo Silva and man like Kevin De Bruyne, who are also getting around 10 goals a season. And I also just don't have that. I'm sorry to say to any Mesut Ozil fan base, but he cannot shoot to save his life anymore. Even when he shoots the ball, it looks like he's passing it. And for me, lads, we definitely need a goal threat. And by signing Coutinho, getting a player who has that goal scoring ability. In its last season, Liverpool, the man scored 7 goals in 14 games. And prior to that season, lads, he also got 13 goals. He is a proven Premier League goal scorer, lads. And so finally, lads, is he worth the transfer? Now, the reason why I said transfer is because I'm not quite sure what this is going to be. I don't think we're going to sign Philippe Coutinho on a permanent straight away. And the reasons for that is because I don't think think we have the facilities to buy a player who Barcelona would want at least, 70 to 80 million pounds for. And if Barcelona are looking to recoup somewhere near the 142 million pounds to spend on him, I don't think we have the facilities for that big man. So for me, the logical transfer for Coutinho would be a loan transfer, because by signing him on loan, you're basically getting a player on a trial. If things work out for Coutinho, we can sign him on a permanent and, be a great player for Arsenal. But if Coutinho can't rediscover his form with the Liverpool days, there's no reason to sign him. So what I'm saying to you lads is, if you give me Liverpool's Philippe Coutinho, I'm taking him every single minute, second of the week. But in terms of the Barcelona Coutinho and the Bayern Munich, you know what, I'm not quite sure. But that's where a man like Mikel Arteta comes in, and of course with him being an admirer of Coutinho, I honestly think Arteta has the coaching abilities to make Coutinho into what he used to be. In terms of Coutinho himself, I think what he needs to be is that star man again. At Barcelona, no matter how many goals and assists you get, that star man is always going to be a man like Lionel Messi. And at Bayern Munich, they've got the likes of Müller and Lewandowski and Gnabry, and why is Gnabry there? But yeah, like, he was never going to be the star of Bayern Munich either. But then if he was to sign for them at Arsenal, I think he would become one of our stars straight away. And I think another key thing that Coutinho's been missing so far at Barcelona and Bayern Munich is just a bit of love. I mean, sometimes your boy just needs a bit of love, and Coutinho for me looks like a player who needs that love. And you know what, Felipe, if you're watching this video, you're gonna get that love at Arsenal. But if you are to drop a stinker after stinker after stinker, just stay away from Arsenal Fan TV and your boy as well, because I'm not gonna hold back either. But yeah, lads, in terms of the question itself, is he worth the loan? For me, lads, this is a no-brainer. This of course is a yes, because if you look into the player you're getting a dynamic player, a player who can replace Mesut Ozil, who can play out wide, and also is a goal threat, which Arsenal so badly lack. And of course with his agent also being man like Kai Joorabchian, this becomes a lot easier, because Kai Joorabchian is a massive friend of Raul Sanllehi. So Raul Sanllehi, if you watch this video, get on the phone, start signing contracts, and bring Coutinho to the mighty Arsenal. Because for me, lads, it is a massive yes. Coutinho to the Arsenal, I am having that. But with that being said, guys, we are going to end the video there. Of course, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to go down there and smash a like on the video. If you'd like to smash 100 likes, your boy would appreciate it. Also, make sure to go down and smash the big red subscribe button as well. We are under 10,000 subscribers. We are uploading it again, so yeah, please subscribe as well. Very much appreciated. Make sure to follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, all that good stuff, and also subscribe to the Offsiders. We're making some banging content, so what are you waiting for? And as always, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments on the video itself. On Philippe Coutinho, would you take him at Arsenal? Can he replace Mesut Ozil? And as always, guys, other videos you'd like to see, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But with that being said, guys, let's just end the video very fair. In today's video, lads, we have discussed the potential possibility of Arsenal signing Philippe Coutinho. For me, lads, it's a massive yes. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But yeah, guys, I'll see you next time in a bit.